Hello everyone, it's Khalif PvP bringing you another Thief video. First of all, sorry for the lack of sPvP videos. I've been doing a lot of War vs. World, and War vs. World is, once you get involved, it becomes very hectic, and so I've been caught up with that, so I haven't done much sPvP as of late. I've just been doing pretty much trying to get my PvE stuff out of the way first so I can concentrate much more on sPvP. Uh, this video right here. It's like my first sPvP video in weeks, if I'm not mistaken. I've been kind of avoiding it to a certain extent because in my opinion, this is where the true end game is going to lie, and I just did not want to be burnt out with it, so I just decided, hey, I'm going to avoid it completely. And so once I'm burned out with PvE, I can dedicate my time to sPvP. So that's pretty much where I'm at right now. Doesn't mean I'm not doing PvP though. I am doing a lot of War vs. World. It's not the same, but I think it kind of gives you a little bit of a difference, especially because they've been starting to kind of do the split skills, where they have a PvP version of a skill and the PvE version. I don't really like that. I'm not a fan of it. I have not been a fan of it in Guild Wars 1, and I will not be a fan of it in Guild Wars 2. But anyway, back to the thing that's happening. This thief that we're attacking, he does a really nice job of running away and getting, pretty much avoiding our hits with his stealth. But unfortunately for him, I'm a condition heavy thief, so even though I was only able to hit him like 3 or 4 times, I still got enough bleed stacks out that ended up, ticking off. As you can see with all those bleeds, there's a huge amount of bleeds that are just ticking down from here. I do end up going down. I think that Necro with his conditions got me, but I don't die. I don't think I die here. I actually get revived because that warrior kills somebody, so both me and the person that's down gets up. In that situation, I there wasn't really much I could do. It was a condition. Those condition necros are like the counter to a condition thief, because they just pretty much transfer any condition that you have to you, and you can't really attack them because your white damage, so to speak, is it's really low. Most of your damage comes from your conditions. So in that situation, I was like, all right, you know what? Let's try to do something out of it. But unfortunately, it didn't work out in my favor. Over here, I'm gonna go off to mines because I see there was a 1-on-1, which turns out to be a 2-on-1 here, and I hold off against them pretty nicely thanks to my new build. It's the build version 3.5, which I want to redo that video, by the way. I just looked at it and it's kind of messed up, so I want to redo that video. This part, we going pretty much back and forth with this thief. My partner in crime over here goes down, and I try to get that stomp, but since it's a thief, he just teleports in places. So one of the things with this is that I want to make sure, that other guy doesn't die, allowing him to rally at the same time. I want to make sure the person I killed goes down as well. The sequence for, I think, the next minute or so, this becomes a really tough fight. We go back and forth on this point for a while. There's some things that I want to point out. So me and him both go down, and we're trying to get this stomp. This guy, don't ever revive people. When you see enemies down, go for the stomp. He's going for this revival, and it's really not doing any favor. It would have been much faster if he went for the stomp rather than revival. But he goes for the revival, and we end up luckily I end up getting back up and then killing the two people. One thing I want to make note is that Ellie right there. So he's stacking on my bleeds. All my bleeds are getting stacked on him. He's gonna go down. Watch what happens. He starts running away. He plays very very nicely, very defensively. But in the end, he's on this control point, which has my caltrops and my dodge caltrop. So he goes down. Since this new patch, they made it so that Ellie number 2 is like instant now. So he runs off. I don't want to chase him because this matchup doesn't look good for my warrior. So I want to try and get that revive first. Then I go for the stomp because I knew that the amount of health that Ellie had, I had a certain amount of time before he went down. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my caltrops down and try to elite, but it doesn't matter because I get 100 bladed. You can't really dodge 100 blades, especially when you're in your middle of the elite. And again, this guy goes for the revive. This situation, I can't see if there's a person down or not, but this warrior I don't think really played that optimal. He should have gone for those kills in couple parts of that fight. Instead, he went for the revive. But hopefully he learns, and hopefully other people learn too. Point wise, I'm not doing too good point wise in this game. It's because I haven't really been chasing points that much. I've been trying to actually PvP against people to try and get my skills back up to par. Because again, I haven't really PvP'd that much in sPvP at least. I've been doing World vs. World. So I'm trying to somewhat do sPvP again. Over here we see it's a 2-on-3. It wasn't even a competition. It was all those bleeds was just way too much for them to handle. That's one thing I really like about caltrop is if you put it down, it pretty much covers the whole entire control point, so that if they want to stay in that control point, they're gonna be slapping on bleeds. And caltrops, I think by innately they can stack, if I'm not mistaken, don't quote me, they can stack about 5 just from caltrops. Right here, this guy tries to ninja, so I'm trying to prevent this ninja, and we luckily end up getting the kill. Overall, this matchup, it was nice to kind of experience sPvP a little bit more. Still a little rusty from not doing it that much, but I don't really fear that I'll have that long to adjust. So this has been my sPvP walkthrough by Khalif. If you like the video, like it. Subscribe to see more Thief videos, and hopefully I will see you guys in sPvP in the near future.